The newest patch for Victoria 3 alongside the Colossus of the South DLC are both here, and of course, the main focus of that is the South American continent from a flavor perspective, as well as there's been a ton of economic, military, and government and political changes, so we're gonna go through all of that today. You might be wondering, gee Ludi, what kind of South American nation will you be playing? Brazil, Paraguay, Argentina? Well, obviously I'm gonna play the South American nation of Prussia, okay? You got a problem with that? Prussia's totally in South America. In fact, I'm gonna puppet all of South America to prove to you that Prussia is a part of South America, whilst also we're gonna form Germany today. And for just 7,000 likes, we're gonna do the second part of this campaign, where we form the European Union as Germany. Also, if we get 10,000 likes in the first 4 days, I'm gonna release the second part as soon as we hit the 10,000 likes, if we hit it in the first 4 days. And I have a little bit of a special request. If you enjoy the content, consider subscribing. I'm trying to get to 190,000 subs by the end of the year, which is fast approaching. In exchange, I promise to give only quality content and to stop taking your wallet every 5 moments. Probably not gonna happen, the last bit, but I'll give it a try. I'll definitely give it a try. So Prussia starts off as one of the weaker nations in Europe, if you ask me, but it has a lot of potential, and despite having a slightly smaller army than most of its competitors around, we're gonna fix that, as we're gonna be making Prussia's army a lot larger before the first wars happen. Well, the first actual wars. We're gonna have some small wars beforehand, if you know what I mean. Let's go first to our politics. We're gonna be letting the Junkers stay in power for now. However, we're gonna stop bolstering the church, and we're gonna be bolstering the industrialists, as well as we're gonna be bolstering the intelligentsia, since we want both of these in our government eventually. Legislation wise, we have a few things we can change around here, such as home affairs and local police. I would love to get dedicated police force. There's a lot of support for it, but also a lot of opposition, so it's a 50-50 sort of thing. If we get this though, we get rid of the 10% extra Junkers or landowner support that we have right now with the local police force. We'll follow this up with the secret police, and likely with the colonization afterwards. And then afterwards, we're gonna try and change from the Junkers to anything else really. Now, budget wise, we're gonna go to very high taxation. We need that extra oomph of money at the start of the campaign, and that's gonna provide it for us. As we progress in the campaign, we want to switch on over, and we want to lower the taxation to very low taxes by the mid to late campaign. Take note, we start with the consumption tax on liquor, which really affects our lower strata. Right now, the lower strata is spending 15% of their net income on liquor, so that is pretty bad. But we're not gonna cancel that consumption tax just yet. We'll cancel it later as we progress in the campaign. We're also gonna replace it with the consumption tax on services, which we're adding right now, and we're gonna remove the one on luxury furniture, because we want to assign encourage resource industry in Silesia. Now, why I'm doing that is because Silesia is going to be our primary state when it comes to our industrial output. With the 1.5 update, the MAPI, which stands for Market Access Price Impact, is what determines the way that you play your country from an economic perspective. You either build buildings in one state and you maximize the throughput bonus if you have high MAPI, which is the case with the Prussians, or if you have really low MAPI, then you want to spread it out a little bit more to make sure that everything gets enough resources at the fair price. So in our case here, we're going to be maximizing the throughput in Silesia. They also get an extra 10% coal mines throughput, which is great, and they also have sulfur mines, lead mines, iron, coal, and logging. So we really want to make Silesia as our main hub, together with Westphalia, which again has the same bonus 10% coal mines throughput, as well as it has coal mines, iron mines, sulfur, and of course obviously logging camps. This entire strip has the 10% bonus though, the entire Ruhr strip as it's known, plus the other 3 provinces together with Alsace-Lorraine also has the Rhine River that offers 20 infrastructure and 5% market access impact, price impact, 5% MAPI in all 4 of these states. So obviously building here alongside building in Silesia is an absolute no-brainer. We want to focus the majority of our initial industry in these areas. I am going to change here to gas street lights, so we get more services in exchange for coal, which we have in enough of, and we're gonna get more as we go along in the campaign. I also want to queue up a motor industry. Actually, I'm gonna queue up 3, but only one of them is gonna be built first, and then the other 2 I'm gonna drag them down to the end of the queue or to the mid of the queue. Most of the production methods are fairly okay set at the start of the campaign as the Prussians. I'm gonna change this to standardized filing cabinets, and I'm gonna build some more construction sectors. Let's say max it out to 15 over in Brandenburg. Make sure that's also at the top of the queue, so Alt click to bring the motor industries after the construction sectors. We also want to have more mines built in Silesia, so we're gonna queue up, say, up to, I don't know, 15 iron mines, I guess. And because we want to do some of our journal entries, we need a few more paper mills over in Brandenburg. I'm also gonna queue up 1 shipyard and 1 military shipyard in separate states in the northern bits, because we don't have any production of either one of those goods. Boost up the steel mills to 5 in Westphalia, and because Anhalt has the highest amount of logging camps you can have in one province, we're gonna max out the ones in Anhalt. Remember that having the same building built in a state means you get throughput bonus, so by having 18 logging camps, we get 17% more wood produced from these logging camps, compared to building logging camps in separate states would equate to us not getting that extra 17% bonus from building it all in the same state. We also need more government administration buildings in Silesia, as Silesia right now is suffering from not enough taxation capacity. The way you increase said taxation capacity is by having more admin buildings in that particular state, so we need to get rid of this 20% debuff that we have, essentially not collecting enough taxes from here. And of course, I'm gonna be messing around with the queue, like one of the admin buildings, for example, I need a lot faster than at the end of the queue. In fact, I'm gonna bring it up to right after we finish the construction sectors and so on. Let's not forget about the universities. We want to queue up at least 10 more of these, or 11 more of these, whatever, so we get up to 15. Universities basically give you the innovativeness that you need to research your stuff. So right now we got 58, but we can have up to 113 based on our education level and the base stuff. So we got to build more unis to get that innovativeness. We're going to start researching water tube boiler, followed up afterwards by nationalism. We're not doing nationalism anymore first, because in order to get the North German Confederation, you need 75% of German nations to have research nationalism. Most of them research it first, but majority of them do not. So it would be a waste. By getting water tube boilers first, we would get the technology to produce a lot more of our basic resources in the process, right? So it would massively improve our economy, thus getting ready for those massive world wars that we're gonna have in this campaign. Speaking of world wars, big thanks to Enlisted for sponsoring today's video. Enlisted is a unique first-person shooter, as it combines both PvP and PvE and allows you to take command of an entire squad of AI soldiers and fight in massive battles. You have multiple campaigns to play, each with their unique weapons, vehicles, and equipment, and you can play it for free on PC, Xbox, and PlayStation. There's over 100 weapons, vehicles, and aircraft, like the famous German Panzers. The campaigns also have their own unique playstyle and feel like individual games altogether, with the Pacific campaign allowing you to play as the Japanese or Americans, which is my personal favorite campaign, as it's rare to find games that portray that particular setting of World War II. So don't miss out and use my link below to play Enlisted now for free on PC, Xbox, or PlayStation. Plus, if you use my link below, you get a free bonus pack that includes multiple weapons, soldiers, and premium account. And speaking of Enlisted in general, and by Enlisted I also mean Enlisted in Wiki 3, right? The soldiers. We need to redo our army composition here. Essentially, you want to have more infantry than you have artillery and cavalry combined, and you want to have at least 50 infantry in each army before you start any actual wars. We're gonna boost this up, make sure we got a composition of 50, 10, 10 minimum. More optimally, it would be like 50, 20, 10 at least, right? But we'll have to deal with that before we start the first war against the Austrians, I guess. Let's go ahead and transfer some of the units from the cavalry corps, since right now they have too many cavalry and they don't have any artillery and infantry, and as a consequence, their organization population is down to 25, meaning these guys cannot even hold a candle, essentially. Let's transfer them over to the other army groups. This one has only 5 cavalry units, so we're going to transfer 5 more from this one to that one. And the same goes. We're going to transfer to the 2nd Army Corps, which has 10. Actually, not the second one. We're going to transfer to the 1st Army Corps, which has only 5 cavalry. Yep, there you go. All right, cool. Transfer, confirm, Buyashnokos. We will be doing some initial wars in the Middle East, which is why I'm going to change my declared interest here. So I'm going to cancel the one in the Baltic, the one here, the one here, and the one here. Don't care about that. I'm going to do one in Arabia, one in South America. Indonesia is also really good because they have a lot of the vital resources, like specific jungle area resources like rubber and all that snap that we really want to get some for ourselves. Of course, Persia for the opium plantations, and South Africa is a very easy pickings most of the times, which is why I'm going to do that as well. Let's also not forget to boost up our education investment level to level 3. We want to max it out the sooner the better, so we get more of that juicy assimilation and education access as consequence. And when it comes to our diplomatics, we want to try and get an alliance with the Russians. It is actually possible to get it. It's only -4 acceptance score right now, so if we build up a few more units and we improve relations with them, we will be able to get that alliance with them before the war with the Austrians, and then we can use them in our leadership war against Austria. Take note, in the current patch, Russia is actually quite strong compared to previous versions, so it is an absolute asset to have them on our side. The rest of our diplo points we're going to be using on improving with the Hanoverians, bankrolling them as well. This way we have an easier time of getting them in our customs union whenever they stop being a junior partner of the British. And because we need more diplo or influence points, better yet, I'm going to get myself some more rivals with the Spaniards, an extra 200 influence, with the Ottomans an extra 200, and with the French an extra 400 influence points. So with that extra, we just continue to improve with everybody else in North Germany. Lippe has a tendency of leaving the Union, so you want to improve and bankroll Lippe before they actually do. Oh wait, did I just click on the other one? Yep, never mind. I said Lippe and I clicked on Schaumburg Lippe instead of Lippe, bruh. Them blind feels right there, brother. Them blindius feelius. We're not gonna get any alliance just yet because remember, you can only have one ally until you've researched this particular technology here. Multilateral alliances, which is basically 45 years away from us right now. Yeah, it's gonna take a while before we get that, that's for sure. And now one thing I want to do is I want to attack the Yemeni states because they have 0 battalions, so it's easy pickings getting Kathiri, Mara, Lahej, and even Bahrain and Najd after, getting ourselves a nice foothold in Arabia before the British get here, because the British start with a protectorate on the Trucial states and they will start expanding in the entirety of the Arabian bits, which has a lot of oil in the mid to late campaign. So that's going to be our initial war, followed up with the war against Argentina once we manage to get a couple more ships, because we do need to do a naval invasion in Argentina, then snake our way into Chile, Bolivia, and so on, basically all of South America, because it's very low infamy at the start. The same goes for here. We're gonna get the rubber from Merina Kingdom and just try and get Zulu, Transvaal, all that schnaps. Take note, we will do this, but we'll do it slowly because we don't want this infamy to skyrocket, because then people are gonna hate us and nobody's gonna wanna be a part of us when we try to form Germany if we have too much infamy. Junkers have 40% clout right now, so us getting very high taxation also has the added benefit of getting us minus 20% attraction of the interest groups in government, meaning the Junkers and the armed forces. But we're going to try and compensate that by getting the corn law as well. In order to do this, we need to make sure that grain in the Prussian market is greater than 25% more expensive than the base price, and we have to export prioritize tariffs on grain. The export part, we'll do it after. It's essentially very easy. You just got to go click on grain and you got to prioritize export here, and then you got to cancel the export after. It's very easy to do corn laws, and it helps lower the interest approval of the Junkers or landowners, whatever you want to call them. You know, guys, sometimes nothing beats having a good old coffee with some crackers in the middle of the day whilst playing some Vicky 3. How are you even trying to fight me, Kathir? You literally do not have a single soldier. This makes no sense to me. You guys should just give up and instantly get annexed by me, in my opinion. That would be the logical thing there. 5,000. Hold up. Travel time what now? What? Hold up. What? Hopefully it's not that long. Let's try that again, because I feel like that was a bug. Yeah, there you go. 13 weeks. Now it's actually working. It should be working. Yep. Okay, 70 days to get there. Beautiful. And I said I'm going to do this later. I completely forgot. Snaps! All right, let's push it back. Push it back, because we need those iron mines before we need the motor industries a lot earlier. Let's also queue up these bad boys a little bit earlier, because we don't want to import either of them, realistically speaking. So let's say after 5 iron mines, we can do these. Private schools. I mean, that's better than no schools at the end of the day, right? Oh, no, we have public schools. These are the best ones. We don't want private schools. Get out of here. We're also going to be importing whatever we're really lacking right now and whatever we have really high costs for, such as iron, for example. We need to get more. Hanoverian market, sure, don't mind. Really brave of all of these Bedouin tribes to actually try and fight against me, man. Hanover wants a defensive pact. Did they already stop being Yep, they did. Okay, cool. I got a defensive pact. That means we can invite them to the customs union now by using obligations. So there you go. With the Hanover and our customs union, we essentially, what is this? Hanover wishes, they're calling in our obligation. I already am in a defensive pact with you, bro. What the hell is wrong with you? Perfectly balanced, no issues patch, clearly. Accepted our customs union. Now we just got to get Brunswick in the customs union. So even with obligations, they wouldn't accept it because the attitude is cautious. So we just got to keep improving relations with them and bankrolling, and that's it. Then afterwards, once we get the North German Confederation, they're most likely going to be supporting us, of course. An agitator, what? Oh my god, we got our first agitator, guys. Let's check him out. All right, we can promote this guy and grant him leadership if we make the rural folk a part of the government. We can just give him command right now and make him a general. We're gonna wait. We might make the rural folk a part of our government temporarily so we can actually enact homesteading, which is slightly better than tenant farming at the end of the day, right? It's not amazing, but it's a little bit better, I guess. Bahrain is also a really easy target. Again, they got no units, and I feel like Bahrain's value is super good because you can actually trade the state of Bahrain or the Trucial states because the Ottomans won it, and by giving it to the Ottomans, we can call in the Ottomans in one of our wars, despite this here having basically no GDP and no population. Oh man, again, you guys, at least we got a decent chance at getting this now. Okay, that was the fastest freaking liberation of Schleswig imaginable. Fair enough. They gave up without even starting the diplomatic play. Yeah, doesn't surprise me. 9 times out of 10, they do give up, especially if you've built up your economy and you've built up your army a little bit, then they're scared schnipperless and they don't want to have to fight you, which is pretty much what happened in our particular case here. That means we can continue to expand in the Middle East until we're ready for the war with the Austrians, and our next target is going to be Najd, which once more is a fairly easy to attack nation since nobody usually protects them. Bro, did these assholes actually just give me that? Oh my god. I wanted to fully annex Najd, but apparently they gave me what I wanted so they don't have to fight me. Guess I'm attacking these guys next. That sucks now because I have a truce with them until freaking when, bro? Until 1845 years truce. That is unbelievable, man. There, at least Shamar has some balls and is actually fighting against us. Well done, Shamar, well done. My respect for you just went through the freaking roof. You're not like those pussies over in Najd. I'm also gonna queue up 17 rye farms in Posen. We have a lot of population, well, peasants in here, and we need some more grain to flood the market with our basically cheap grain, right? Now let's see who else we can bully in this land. If we give obligations, we can also get Brunswick in our customs union, so that's pretty juicy. Let's see who else. How about you boys? We can. How about you boys? We cannot. How far are we from getting you though? And quite a little bit away. We got to just keep on improving relations with Hamburg and where's it? Bremen, I think. And we managed to get German national identity finally done. Now in order to become the unifier of the North German Federation, we need to fight the Austrians for leadership. So Germany here and launch leadership play. I would like to get some more units beforehand, but let's actually see first who would join on our side actually. Oh, hold up a second, lads. We got our second company that we can get, and I honestly forgot about the companies altogether. Oh my god, I'm such a dumb. Companies, which was added in the most recent patch, is honestly one of the best ways to boost your nation by a lot. Now we do start with the Friedrich Krupp company, and once we get prosperity to 100, we get the kill rate and the railway throughput, and we can also get a few more companies. The second one that I'm going to be getting is actually the steel mills throughput, because we're going to need a lot of steel mill throughput, to be fair. Our nation is going to rely on steel a lot in this campaign. Oh yeah, baby, we got repeater rifles, which means we get 4.1k progress for repeaters technology now. And speaking of, we queued up some more munition plants. We really need to get some of that juice going, boys. Oh, we got landed voting. Beautiful. That's us getting one step closer towards a democratic, proper civilized nation. Okay, can we address the fact that Adolf Diesel over here, he is basically a mixture between Vin Diesel and Adolf, you know who, when you really think about it, he even looks like him. He's exactly what a mixture of the two would look like. Maybe should be a little bit more bold though, I guess. And boys, the best part is we can ally the Russians by offering obligations now, so we can use them in our war against the Austrians for leadership of the Holy German Empire, I guess. There's no Roman in that one, eh? I'm gonna attempt to also get laissez-faire. This is by far the best economic system in my opinion, and I would love to get it, but let's see. We don't have too much opposition. Only 9% opposition for this is actually really good, so there's a pretty high chance we're gonna get it. We also start with 23% success chance, which again, really not bad. Bro, are you shitting me right now? We really had to have a freaking rebellion at this point, bro. Oh my lord. Sometimes passing legislation just sucks balls in this game. And explain to me, we're at 92 freaking percent homesteading, but it didn't pass even though the people that opposed the legislation and rebelled are not a part of the country anymore. They're literally rebels. We should instantly be passing this legislation if you ask me. Well, gee, yo, if you freaking passed a few seconds ago, we wouldn't be having these issues in the first place, would we, homesteading? I mean, I guess on the bright side, we do seem to have a lot of juicy units on the field here, so I can enjoy the sprites and the way that they look, but aside from that, yeah, screw this stupid revolt, man. Literally the worst revolt over, bro. Like, actually the worst, and it even brought the freaking Austrians against me, which means it's taking a lot longer to crush the rebels than it really should be taking, and holy shit, that's a lot of freaking units. Like, there's sprites left and right over here fighting each other. Holy mother of God. Like, actually, bro, what is this, man? This is the most intense fighting I've seen in any video game so far from Paradox Interactive. I'm gonna take a screenshot for this for my thumbnail. Okay, well, that revolt there did fuck all except set me back a few years, I guess. Of course, big thank you to the rebels for also screwing over half of my production methods here. And deleting some of my factories. Are you kidding me? They deleted shit, bro. Oh, and la creme de la creme, because Austria joined the rebels, we cannot do the leadership play for another freaking 4 years. Oh, man. At least we're taking the time that we have the truce with the Austrians to just continue to expand around the world and pass better legislation to help us out so we avoid future civil wars. Like the secret police here is gonna keep people in check, if you know what I'm saying. Saying we're spying on their phones. That's what I'm saying. I know there's no phones yet, but whenever they invent them, we're gonna do it. Okay, that's our business right there. And it looks like we can also do wealth voting. 44 approval endorsement for this, and almost no opposition. It means it's gonna pass super quickly. Really like to see all of these small changes, like the flag changing when you become a little bit more democratic, and whenever you become, you know, fascist, or whenever you become communist, the flag changes as well. You know what I'm saying? It's a bit of interesting flavor that I think we all enjoy in a certain way. Attempt number 2 at getting laissez-faire. Second time's the charm, as they say in the charming world of Vicky 3. And yes, I've commissioned a lot more units. I'm gonna try and get a standard army composition for the war to come with the Austrians in a few moments. Oh, revolution in the US. American peasant revolt, and they've got most of the heavy industrial heartland of the American nation. Okay, I feel like the US might see some legislation changes post this particular revolution. After a very long time, we can also do this leadership play from against the Austrians. I'm gonna try and get war reps as well from them, and that's about it. Let's see who they get on their side. I'm gonna try and get the Russians on my side. The French are leaning towards me. What? Holy snaps, everybody except Spain's leaning towards me. Okay. Bankroll the Russians. Sure. Yeah, let's get the Russians in. The Russians have a lot of freaking troops. I don't mind getting all of those hardened Russian winter boyos helping me out, you know? Looks like we can also call the French in this as well. Transfer subject. They want why does everybody want Hohenzollern, man? Seriously. Sway with obligations, the Bavarians. That works too for me. Actually, I would love to see the French join the Austrian side, so then I can take Alsace-Lorraine from them. Otherwise, I'll have to do a separate war for that. Trade agreement. We can get the Brits if we get the trade agreement. Okay, don't mind. I don't mind if I do, bro. And we got laissez-faire. Oh my lord, this is by far the best economic policy we can have, because we get one extra number of companies, but loan interest rate minus 25% and 75% private construction allocation are massive. I mean, absolutely massive. So now what company are we gonna go for here, boyos? There's so many juicy ones. I think the Prussian paper syndicate is by far the best choice here, since we already have the prerequisites for the prosperity, so it's gonna go up really, really fast, and we're gonna take advantage of the extra 10% bureaucracy, obviously. Oh, Austria just freaking backed down. Oh my lord, I'm not surprised actually, because you know we did have freaking a huge amount of units. But what the fuck is this though? Why did Hamburg and these guys did not join? Bro, what? That's stupid, man. I had such good, I even bankrolled them. Oh, come on. Really? Now I gotta wait until I form Germany to get those guys in? All right, whatever. Let's see. To form Germany, we have support of 2 nations, Württemberg and these, not even Bavaria. Bro, come on. Actually, come on. Oh my lord. All right, time to get more states in here in that case. Let's see. So all of these states that we got once we became the North German Federation are in fact incorporated states. So this is a really great addition. Prior to this particular patch and previous patches, it was dog shit. You didn't even get these states as incorporated states. You had to waste your bureaucracy and your time, most importantly, to make them incorporated states. Now that's fixed. So now let's focus on our economy, and after we've got our economy going, redo our army and get a war going against the French, so we take Alsace-Lorraine from them and just improve relations with everybody, so we make sure that they vote for us as Germany. So when we form Germany, we get everybody to confederate with us, essentially. Okay, hold up a second. What the fuck just happened? I invited them to my customs union. They joined. I invited them to the customs union and they joined late? What? That is so freaking confusing. That is actually so confusing. This is not a bug, right? This cannot be a bug. If this incorporated, it is incorporated. Yeah, I got no clue what the freaking hell happened, but I'll just play along with it. To merge up the units, I hate seeing like armies with 1 battalion in it. It's just really frustrating seeing that, schnaps. Let's also cancel the extra barracks, I guess, now. Or no, we'll keep them. We want to have a strong army because we're gonna have a lot of wars here. Let's change our production methods next up. We can reset production method fairly easy from the lens over here, production lens, so we don't need to do it again and again for every single state. I think I forgot to do a couple over here. Yep, there you go. And we got filing cabinets. I love bureaucracy, or 4.5k identification papers, of course, the right choice always. 97% righteous government. Hot damn. Okay, people do be loving us. And Junkers are down to 5% since that little revolution that they had a while back. Health system, charity hospitals, but not much support for it, sadly. How about here? Elected bureaucrats, it's like 50-50. I don't know. Colonial exploitation. Okay, that's quite a lot of support for that, actually. Free trade, not so bad, actually. I'm really torn between free trade and getting my colonial on. My colonial freakiness on. Let's go with the colonial freakiness on, shall we? Come on, Denmark. I know you pussies. Just give up again. Give me Schleswig. Give me all of Schleswig right now. I know you wanna. Ooh, I know you wanna do it. I know you wanna. Ooh. Seriously, Denmark? You actually gonna fight me this time? You didn't fight me when I was Prussia? You gonna fight me when I'm freaking half of Germany, bro? You got no brain in that little schnappledoob head of yours, do you, bro? You got absolutely no freaking brain. Holy mother. If I knew these guys were gonna fight, I would have added a few more objectives. I didn't even add enough objectives. Holy snaps. Okay, going through their units like a knife through butter. And check out all these awesome little German sprite. Wait, are the German sprites I think they're a little bit different. Hold on a second. I think they are a little bit different, aren't they? They don't have the same uniform as the Prussians did. No, they don't. Oh my god, that is so freaking cool. Wait, what the hell just happened here? There's 2 separate fronts. Oh, one front going towards their capital. Right, that makes sense. Okay. Well, looks to me like Germany has occupied the Baltic HQ, yo. Junkers have demands. No. How about you guys just go screw yourselves, okay? You revolted against me. You have no rights in this country anymore. Oh, I need to build stuff. And we won. We won that fair and square. I'm actually wondering why I didn't get a return state CB against Alsace-Lorraine. That's kind of poo-poo. We're gonna make sure that we have all of our generals here assigned to defend the front on the east, because we're not gonna be pushing into the Russians. We're gonna let them push into us whilst we try to secure the objectives in France, and as such get the war support going down fast faster for them than it goes down for us, and as a consequence we can win the war, right? And as such, we've also added the adamant defense for the 2 generals here that have it available, giving us 15% defense bonus and dug-in chance 100%, whilst the other 2 are just regular boyos. There's a lot of different orders added most recently. It really depends on the traits that your generals have. You can have massive bonuses, or in some cases a few debuffs, so be careful with what exactly you give as orders. It's not just advance and defend anymore. There's a couple of varied things you can do. Same thing here, where we're going to be advancing. If we have any that have the rapid advance, we will go for that. Even though we're taking extra casualties, I think it's worth it, since the rapid advance gives us a lot of bonuses and helps us crush the French troops a little bit faster. Let's go, baby! There we go. There we go. We do be crushing them, boys. We do be crushing them. And we secured the war goal. Okay, if we just manage to hold on to this, we've won the war, essentially. And we're crushing them here as well. They're trying to push in, but we're definitely defeating them on both fronts as it stands right now. Hopefully that continues. Let's see. Yep, we're definitely winning every engagement so far. Nice attempt at counteracting here, France, bro. But now, get out of here. Oh, no, we're losing some battles, unfortunately, though. Come on, we gotta get back Alsace, lads. Let me get my Alsace. I want it right now. Oh my god, a second battle. This is not good. At least we're definitely inflicting a lot more damage on them than they are on us right now. Okay, did we get it back? I'm so confused right now. It's really vital in these kind of situations that you switch over your production method to the best one that you have for extra training rate. So right now we're getting 5,187 for our training rate, which is good because we need to replace a lot of soldiers that have unfortunately passed away in our fronts. This is pretty much a stalemate. Like, holy shit, we're barely making any advances, and they are not either making any advances. It really is a stalemate. We're losing a lot of population in the process too, so we got to do something. Maybe a cheeky naval invasion, although reality is that compared to previous patches, it's a lot more difficult to do those cheeky naval invasions now. And just overall in this patch, I noticed Germany hasn't necessarily been nerfed, but it's a lot harder doing the things that were very easy to do as Germany prior to 1.5, which is kind of a good thing, right? Because it was kind of broken before. Now it's not necessarily balanced, but it's not as easy as it was before. Come on, man, just give me Alsace for Christ's sake. You know you want to give me Alsace, France. Oh, okay, I think we made some success there. Yes, sir. Look at that. We started occupying parts of it. Give me another battle. Let me occupy all of Alsace. Let me get my war score, bro. Come on, do it. Panic retreat. Yes, please, retreat and panic. Get out of here, French boyo. Please, I don't want to see your schnappeldoop face around this neighborhood no more. I really was not kidding when I said stalemate. Like, it really is an absolute stalemate right now. Oh, Russia just peaced out. Oh, I am so gonna screw you over, France. It's time to get schnappeldoop, French, yo, boyo. Boy, I'm coming for your ass. Right now, I'm coming. Oh, yeah. There we go. There we go, boys. We're making progress now. We're making actual freaking progress now. And we just got dynamite. That is amazing. Let's change all of this bad schnappeldoop here to dynamitus. Because remember, guys, nitroglycerin offers mortality for your engineers, laborers, and machinists, whilst dynamite only offers double the amount of pollution. But hey, it also extracts more goods. So as you can see here, 400 on the lead compared to 160 less that we would have had without dynamite. So it's honestly an absolute priority to rush for dynamite. Should have actually rushed for it a little bit faster, but hey, it's fine. And look at that difference now. Look at that difference, and we got the war goal. We got the war goal, boys. Look at them going down. War support minus 10 already. Let's go, baby. What the fuck is this? What the hell? Man, I'm still getting the stupid revolution because of enacting national militia. I don't want national militia. Get out of here. I really don't want it. Can I, like, not have national militia, please? Thank you very much. I mean, come on. It's the worst freaking legislation when it comes to your military legislations. It doesn't... Oh, no. I canceled the wrong thing. Oh. It doesn't allow you to have as many units as you want. It limits you to 5 barracks per state, which is disgusting. At least we won. I would have appreciated if we went all the way to Paris. course, but I guess better than nothing, right? Just winning attrition-wise. How many units did we kill? We lost 330,000. Oh my god, we lost more than they did. And they lost 220. Well, this doesn't actually include the Russians because they already pieced out, right? So technically, I think we lost less than they lost. There you go. We humiliated them. We got war reps and we got Alsace-Lorraine. So, hello. Now we do have to incorporate this because unfortunately, actually, hold up. If we form Germany, do we get that incorporated automatically? Let's see. All right, boys, you ready? Let's click yes. Let's click yes, Max. If we wait for a while, we could technically form Super Germany by humiliating the Austrians a couple of times and taking a few of their lands and splitting them up a bit, or by making them vote for us, which can happen if we got good relations with them. But I wasn't lucky with my RNG in this particular run, so I'm not gonna bother with it. I'm just gonna form Germany like this. There you go. All hail the king, or this? No, all hail the king. La, 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 la. Did we get it incorporated? No, we didn't. Oh, that sucks. Big balls. All right, let's incorporate it. 49 million GDP, not bad. Second great power. Oh, okay. Who's before us? That would be the British, of course. British Raj and Qing and so on. Yeah, we'll take over those boyos. Now that we have the entirety of Germany, we will absolutely snowball and skyrocket when it comes to our GDP and our economy, right? Plus, we can do Central Europe now, form this once we have the states required for it. This essentially includes all of the lowlands, North Germany, North Italy, and the Austrian bits. It is essentially the Holy Roman Empire. We could do this. We could form the Holy Roman Empire technically, yeah. Also have a strong suspicion that the reset production method might be a little bit broken because it doesn't always reset to the right one. I don't know why. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. It's really, really random. Like this, for example. Look at that. It reset to LeBlanc process and I had it all over my country to ammonia soda process. So that's just strange as snaps. Yeah, we seem to have a few shortages here. Okay, these are mostly in this area. So that's because of the lack of clippers. That's going to fix itself in a few moments once we get the convoys going. Cargo port. Okay, we should probably get some more clipper factories going though. Or change the production method, which did not get changed for a while for some reason. I guess when we reset the thing, it reset the production method, I'm assuming. And we just got no migration control, so we're basically the same like modern Germany. It's a joke. It's a joke, German people. Please don't attack me. I love you. Oh, so a lot of the units that we inherited from the nations that we've integrated now are line infantry. So we're gonna have to upgrade these boyos. We cannot really just have line units lying around in 1856. That's just so 1830, you know? So let's click yes, upgrade to skirmish, upgrade to skirmish, upgrade to skirmish, or lancers. Oh, we even have conscripts now. Right, okay. AIB building a lot of conscript stations, apparently. I'm also gonna start suppressing these bastards. The rural folk are pissing me off, man. Like, they keep trying to advocate for all sorts of stupid legislations and they keep revolting if I don't give them. Like, come on, get the hell out of here, bro. Industrial boom. We're gonna go for the industrial sector priority, which gives all of our mines 20% throughput, which is, of course, absolutely delicious. I can literally smell the throughput happening as we speak. Now, despite the initial setback, we are still in 1850s, an absolute behemoth, so we're gonna start expanding into South America as we were supposed to do from the beginning. But like I said, sometimes the game giveth, sometimes it taketh away. RNG wise, this was probably one of my worst. I've had trial runs prior to this that I did 4 times better, but hey, I also want to show you guys that not all of my games go well, and even if they don't, I'm still having fun and I'm trying to do my best to fix the situation, right? That's what you guys should be doing too. Don't give up. All right, guys, let's show these Argentinians what German steel is made out of. It's mostly just carbon and iron, but there's got to be something else to it, right? Shut up. Jesus, mother. That hat is absolutely disgusting. That looks like a massive nacho on his head. Who thought this was a good... Is this actually historic? Hold on a second. Is this a historical Argentinian hat? Why would someone actually wear this? This feels like hard to even balance when you look at it, right? 61% landing progress. Can we hurry up today, please? Come on. They have nacho hats, for Christ's sake. I mean, if you don't win against somebody dressed like this, why are you even wearing a German uniform, bro? You want me to fire you? Whoa, what the hell just happened there? Whoa, 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 whoa. Did we just lose like last moment? What the hell? Hey, boys, don't disappoint me this time, please. All right, there you go. We got this, boys. We got it. Oh, yeah, baby. Oh, and we got private healthcare, lads. nomads. So that means reduction in pollution effects as well as standard of living for the upper strata. So we're gonna have to get public healthcare eventually, right? For the rest of the people. I just went for this because it's better than no healthcare. Wait, that's education. Now I will try to gun for public healthcare, but the opposition for this is pretty freaking massive from the industrialists out of all people. Who would have thought that rich people being against the poor having healthcare? Why? I don't get it. Wait, this front line's actually called Jujui? Sounds a little bit weird to me, bro, but okay. And finally we got our first protectorate in South America. Now onwards to the rest of South America. I think I'm gonna keep one of my armies over in the Arabian / Persian areas and the other army in South America, and just at the same time alternate between conquering South American areas and conquering Middle Eastern ones. Right now I don't need to do any wars in Europe. I will fix my economy, and after I'm oh shit, I clicked the wrong one. No, that went me down to 2%. Oh, that is so bad. Anyway, I was saying that alternate that, and I'll be expanding it to Europe later down the line. I'm not pushing too hard for that. We got a lot of time to do it. So we formed the German Empire, and we're slowly creeping our way towards becoming the absolute hegemon of our particular save game. Hope you guys enjoyed this run. I had a ton of fun playing it, especially really enjoying the new military stuff that they added with 1.5. I think it really changes the game massively. And hey, if you enjoyed it, don't forget to leave that like if you want to see this continued, and subscribe to help me out with the sub goal if you want. Don't need to. I'm totally not gonna silently judge you if you don't. I promise. Okay, maybe I will a little bit. And let's not forget about today's sponsor, Enlisted, that made this video possible, and which is free to play using my link in the description below on PC, PlayStation, and Xbox. And you get that free bonus pack that includes multiple weapons, soldiers, and the premium account. And hey, until the next time, check out this awesome Japan run. And I want to give a massive thank you to all of my patrons, channel members, and Twitch subscribers. I would not be able to do this without all your support.